Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, I ain't give you guys a reading in a couple of days, so I'm gonna give you guys a reading to see what's popping in the collective. So this is gonna be a general reading. So if you feel the reading doesn't resonate for you, you may want to check out another reader. And it's going to be a timeless reading, so when you come across this reading, is for you. And if any of you are interested in a personal reading, you can send me an email or send me a DM on Instagram. And also, if any of you are interested in any distance Reiki healing or distance angelic Reiki healing, that's also one of my services I have to offer. And also, if any of you are interested in any crystal necklaces, anklets and bracelets to keep your chakras in line, I also make them. So yeah, let's see what's popping in the collective. Sorry for the I haven't been able to put my information in at the beginning and the end of the video because my iPad is just the storage on it is just good. It's just technology just ain't working with me right now, so I have to do it off my phone. So I have to film it and then upload the video straight away. So yeah, bear with me, guys. I'll be back on job pretty soon. How you guys finding these energies right now? These energies are rather interesting, man. All right, so the first card that come out is blame, and then the card says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. So yeah, you're being called to take responsibility for how you feel, and also take responsibility for your actions as well. So if you've done something, you fucked up, acknowledge that you fucked up. Don't blame other people, and take responsibility and own it. Once you own it, then you can move on from it and you can find solutions to the problem. But there ain't no point going around blaming everyone else. Oh yeah, this happened to me, that happened to me, because you also had a part to play in that situation, whatever situation it may be. So yeah, own your problems, and this is the soul's journey. So this is things that your soul may be experiencing at this time. Your soul. Oh, your soul may be wanting to experiencing. Your soul may want to experience this at this time, as a part of your soul's evolution and your soul's growth. So your ego may be struggling to let go of certain things, because blaming is also it's like ego as well. Oh yeah, the responsibility isn't on me. I'll just pass it on to someone else and I'll blame them for it. Should I say? I really don't like this setup, man. I really don't like this setup. Got to use my phone and shit. So annoying. And then the next card is acceptance. And then the card says, I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. So as the card says, you can only you have to accept the things that are out of our control. Sometimes we want things to go a certain way, or we want things to be a certain way, when we can only take we can only make actions for ourselves, no one else. So whether that's in a relationship, job, family members, you have to accept things as they are. You may want to change others to a certain degree, not change them, but assist them, but they have their own lessons to learn as well. So it is about accepting things as they see. And also, if energy, you're giving people energy and it's not being reciprocated, yeah, you may want to open your eyes to that as well, is what I'm being kind of channeled. So if you're putting energy into something and it's not being reciprocated, you have to accept that you're now choosing to give out energy and it's not being reciprocated, or they're not matching your energy. All right, let's see what else is popping. And then the next card is health. And then the card says, I will the physical vessel. Oh, I will honor, sorry. See, I'm too fast, you know. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So you're being called to look at the vehicle, take better care of your vessel. So whether that's changing your diet, changing certain lifestyles, looking at your addictions, anything that you do you feel that you have to do on a regular basis, that is an addiction. So if you think, oh yeah, no, I like smoking weed, how are you when you haven't got weed? Is that a problem? Do you start wanting it? Because if you're wanting it, then it is because it's an addiction. Just to throw that out there. So yeah, some of you may be doing little lifestyle changes, maybe drinking more water. Some of you may need to drink more water. Some of you may be changing your diet, going from more carnivore to more herbivore. So from going from meat eater to vegetarian, because I'm slowly getting that way. And that's just my body being called to do that, and I'm just going with the flow. And you're also being called to tune into your body, because your body will tell you exactly what it needs and wants. You just got to tune in. Just take some quiet deep breaths, center yourself, and do a body scan, as I like to call it. Start from your head and work all your way down. Do it very slowly, not very slowly, but do it slowly. And when you feel any tension or any stiffness or like tightness, that's got something to teach you, or it's got messages there. So if you tune into that feeling, it will have messages. Maybe if you feel like you're quite tense in your shoulders, you feel like you got the world on your shoulders, so you need to share the load. Ask for help, if that makes sense. Yeah. And then the next card is worry. And then the card says, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So yeah, you're being called to find ways of releasing your worry, should I say, because like the card said, worrying doesn't change the outcome. What will be, and what isn't, something will replace that and better. But say for instance, you're worrying about hearing something from the council, or worrying about your studying or your tests or something. As long as you know you tried your best in any situation, then you have nothing to fear. There's nothing to worry about. As long as you know in your heart you gave it your all, that's all that matters. So you can give yourself a tap on the back. What will be. Just turn the rest over to the universe. Also, conversate with your angels. Turn your worries over to your guardian angels. So call upon your guardian angels, or Archangel Michael or Archangel Raphael, depending on what archangel you work with. I work with Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael at this current time for the last year or two. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of work with them. So if you've got problems, turn your worries over to them. Conversate with your angels. They're there to help you, and they can only intervene with your say-so, because it's a free will universe, as I keep saying. So you need to ask for help. So, and turn your worries over to them, because they cannot intervene, because it is your life experience. It's all you. They're just here to assist you. All right. So let's see what else is popping. What else is your soul experiencing at this time that your ego may be coming to terms with? And then you got fear. Fear is the center card. So everything is going to evolve around fear in this kind of reading. And the card says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So there's only two, as I keep saying, there's only two real emotions, or if you want to call it, in the universe, and that is love and fear. Love is all soul, all spirit, and fear is all ego based. So it depends where you're operating from. If you're feeling a lot of fear, that means you're sitting quite in your ego. If you're seeing things through loving eyes and trying to see understanding in situations through loving eyes, that means you're working more from your spirit, and you want to be working more with your spirit at these times, because where we're going energy wise, we want to be working from our heart center and be our authentic self. And you're also being called to step outside your comfort zone as well. Don't let fear stop you from progressing in any situation. As I keep saying, there's a book called Fear the Fear and Feel It Anyways, but I swear it's Louise Hay. I'm gonna have to go through my book collection and find it for you guys. But it's called Fear the Fear and Do It Anyways. It's a great self-help book. I do recommend it for if you're feeling anxious, fearful in certain situations. Yeah, you can feel that, but you can still do it. Like for me, skateboarding, when I first started out, yeah, you get fearful doing certain things, but just because you feel fear doesn't mean you need to be stopped or blocked by it. You can still feel fear, so yeah, I'm still going to try it, whether you mash yourself up or you don't mash yourself up. It's all a learning experience. That's the whole earthly, the whole earth, the human experience is to experience, whether it's good or bad. It's your attachment to the good or bad that makes the experience what it is. And then the next card is patience. And then the card says, I accept that everything happens in divine timing. So, yeah, pardon me, you're being called to be patient. I've got it tattooed on my hand. Patience is the key. Yeah, just go with the flow. Try not to force things to happen. Things will happen exactly as they should, when they should, and things are occurring exactly how they should, and you are exactly where you need to be. Don't try to force things to happen. You can plan for things, but yeah, be patient. Don't rush the whole human experience. Sometimes we want to, if we're in unpleasant situations or unpleasant experiences, we tend to want to rush through them and I don't like this, and tend to run from it. But once you be patient and sit through it, it has something to teach you in that. So you're being called to be patient in whatever situation it is. So if you're feeling you want to change job, yeah, just be patient and gather enough information and then change. If you're feeling to leave a relationship, just be patient, see how things work out. You don't need to end the relationship because something happened. Things can change and stuff. So yeah, just go with the flow, and you're being called to just be patient and watch how things unfold. Obviously, if you're in an abusive relationship, yes, you need to leave. You don't need to be patient thinking the person is going to change. If someone's being physical with you, mental or emotionally abusive, yes, you need to leave. Yeah, don't be sitting around thinking the other person is going to change, and be patient. No. Or if anything is causing you very deep distress, yeah, it's time to leave. But patience is the key. And then the next card is surrender. And then the card says, I can release my need to control. So certain things are out of our control, and even though we may want things to be a certain way, we can't control everything. We can only control ourselves. So if a certain situation is out of your control, you need to, like I said, release and surrender, and turn your cares over to the universe, and what will be will be. That was one of my lessons, like last year, surrendering and letting go. It's quite hard because we tend to hold on to things instead of let go, and what will be, should I say. So yeah, you've been called to let go and surrender something, and just to, yeah, let go and surrender. If you've got an attachment to a certain outcome, yeah, you need to let go and surrender, is what I'm getting. And surrender your need to control. You can't control everything. A lot of, yeah, I'm just getting some, yeah, some of you may lack control. It's a control issue. Some of you's got, is what I'm picking up. So some of you may have like OCD. OCD is a form of control issues. I like things a certain way and in order, should I say, just to let you guys know. If you can't control your external surroundings, no, if you can't control, yeah, I think OCD is when you can't control things out of your surroundings, then you tend to control things in your surroundings, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's got to be particular in things and stuff like that. And being possessive is controlling as well. So that's more ego. So some of you may have control issues. It doesn't have to be controlling another person, but being controlling in certain ways. Oh yeah, I have to pay my rent on this time. Like, in a way, it's controlling to a certain degree. Yes, it's being punctual, but having to do things so structured. You don't have to be so structured in things. That's being rigid, and not going with the flow. You want to be more fluid, should I say. All right, let's see what else is popping. And then you've got abundance. And then the card says, I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire into this physical reality. So yeah, you can have whatever you want, but it depends if you want to put how much energy you want to put into that. Like, you can become a millionaire, you can have all the money you want, if you want to grind for it. Like, yeah, if things don't come with ease, yeah, then it's not really for you. Things should just come with ease. When things come with ease, that means you're on the right path. If you're finding you've got a lot of struggle and battles to get what you want, that means you're actually on the wrong path. But you can have anything you want in this universe. Some of you may need to do some work on your root chakra. Some of you may be coming from a lack mentality. So feeling there's not enough, feeling scarcity, feeling unsafe. Some of you may be insecure as well. Yeah, some of you definitely need to do some work on your root chakra. Yeah, and open up your heart chakra as well. To it's stopping the give and flow of energy of love. So yeah, some of you need to do some work on your root chakra and your heart chakra. Some of you may need to do some affirmations to do with abundance and lack, and I am worthy to receive is what I'm getting. Because we're all worthy to receive. We just got to be open to receive. There ain't no point saying, oh, you want to be, you want to receive love, and then love shows up and then you reject the love. Because that's not being open to receive, is it? That's kind of, yeah. And things don't always appear as they want them, as we want them to be. Things appear what we need. So the universe, sorry, I've phrased that wrong. The universe sends us what we need, not what we want. Yeah? Let's see what else is popping. And then the next card is imagination. And then the card says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of myself, of my mind, sorry. So some of you are being called to do some inner child work. Some of you may have a lot of childhood trauma or turmoil coming up at the moment to be resolved. Also, your imagination and your creativity stems from your sacral chakra. So some of you may have a blockage in your sacral chakra. If you feel that you ain't creative and you got a lack of imagination, that's coming from your sacral chakra. So that may be blocked. If you're well, this is for female and males, but it's more for females because yeah, some of you are being called to do some womb healing, because women receive energy and men give energy. So if you've had a lot of body counts as a female, your womb is going to store a lot of energy, if that makes sense. So some of you are maybe being called to do some womb healing as well, to help you on your journey. If you feel that you're lacking creativity because it's to do with the sacral chakra and that there may be a blockage there, is what I'm picking up. What else? Yes, you're being called, yeah. If you feel that you're lacking creativity, a lot of you, whoever the messages I'm picking up for, you need to reconnect with your inner child, because your inner child is trying to express itself and it's not being heard, should I say. And most adults these days, they are so disconnected from their inner child, it's unreal. So they haven't got hobbies, they're not creative, they don't like to have fun, and that's all being childlike. And we're on our spiritual journey, we're actually trying to get back to when we was a child, before the trauma and before society took over, and we created our ego as a defense mechanism to protect us, to get us through the journey. But where we're going energy wise, we don't need all them defense mechanisms. Yes, you got to use your discernment in situations, because not everyone is genuine, but you don't need all that armor. It's about being open-hearted and having genuine connections with people and expressing yourself authentically. So yeah, you're being called to do some inner child work. Some of you may need to write or draw, is what I'm also getting, to reconnect to you with your child. If you like singing, just all I can say is, if you're trying to do some inner child healing, is try to reconnect. What did you used to like doing as a child, and then reconnect with that. Drawing, playing, walking barefoot, playing with the mud, gardening. I don't know what you guys like to do as kids, but do that. It will connect you with your inner child, and that will start tremendous healing. But yeah, that's your reading, guys. Pretty dope reading, man. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's not a lot there's a lot going on, but it's not too heavy and full on. So yeah, that's a really good reading, real positive reading, man. I like that. But yeah, if you like the video, like, share, subscribe, don't be shy, and please make sure you hit that little bell thingy, because social media's algorithm is just crap right now, and I'm putting out the messages and it will be received by whoever it's meant to be received by. So yeah, just got to do my little part for the community and stuff. So yeah, if you guys can hit that like button as well, that'll be great. And yeah, I'm going to hit you guys up real soon with another reading, a channeled message, or a lesson that I'm currently experiencing anyway. But peace, love and light, tribe, and I'm going to hit you guys up real soon.